TCA Gaming, and I believe we are live. Get my keyboard off the screen here. Might be typing into that a little bit, but I didn't really think that we were going to have a live this Tuesday night because we had internet out for 3 days or so because of the storm. But to be honest with you, we are really lucky here at my house. Um, you throw a rock in any direction, and pretty much you could probably hit somebody who's lost power. I'm not really too sure how we kept power, but we did keep power the whole time. We did lose internet, but we did get it back, so um, we can stream tonight. I will say that there are a lot of people around me that have lost power. They've lost, I mean, they've had their homes damaged from the trees and all kinds of stuff. But we didn't get it near as bad here as I would say about an hour away south and an hour away north and an hour west. I mean, it's a lot worse, you know, within our region, but right where we got it, we were kind of like on the edge. Even our county seat got it way worse than we did here. And the flooding is really bad towards Morganton. A lot of power out. And there's still a lot of power out here. In fact, we've got some kids staying over at our house tonight because they don't have power. We've got a few freezers plugged out. Well, we have one freezer plugged out up here on the porch with somebody's meat in it. But it's kind of crazy. You wouldn't have thought it would have been so bad. But yeah, I can't say that we've had it bad here. The only thing that we still have technically going on is everyone's under a boil water order. So like even though I have well water and in one place where I have the shop, and then down at our house we have city water, all water is on a boil order, which means like even if you have like an ice maker hooked up, you might want to boil that water before you use it, so you don't want to use the ice that comes out of there. But like we had soup and grilled cheese today, for supper, and that's fine because usually when I heat up the soup, I just kind of warm it up. I don't usually boil it, but I made sure I boiled it for about 5 minutes before before we use it just in case. But again, it's not as bad here as it is in a lot of other places. If you ever heard of Chimney Rock, that city was pretty much just wiped off the face of the earth. I mean, it's really bad up that way. And I was looking at the death tolls in North Carolina. Apparently has the highest death toll. But pray for everybody who's out there, all the way from Florida where they had those huge high winds. And my brother, which you guys know is in Nepal, same day we got around 8 inches where I'm at. They got 30 inches in some places. They got 8 inches over there in India, and there was a lot of mudslides. And so it's kind of crazy over there. They had the same kind of thing happening. In fact, my brother lost somebody, like some of his one of his friends over there that he's working with, some of their family. They had a mudslide, and at least 3 people were killed just that he knew. And their death toll is much higher than it is here. But anyways, we won't go into that too much. I saw some of you had commented on it. Definitely appreciate the prayers. We're going to jump into, we're going to start off with this base set box. The very first order is Sean, and he said, you pulled me the Charizard before from base set. Let's go again. One unweighed base set. And when I posted this on IG, some of you were wondering, well, how do you make this unweighed? So if you guys remember, I actually opened this box up. There were 12 heavies. I think there was 12 heavies, and there was one super heavy pack. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just open the box up. I'm going to shuffle all the packs. I'm going to shuffle them really good. In fact, I'm going to like line them out and just kind of like make sure they're divvied up, because I assume when I put them back in there, I just stuck all the heavies back together, and I don't want there to be like a streak of all heavies. But we'll get them shuffled up the best we can, and then we'll just pull them out unweighed. So here, let me see if I can pull one of these off and let you guys see what it looks like. If you try to pull this off, see how it like leaves that residue, but we ain't got to do that because we're just getting rid of it. When we get to the super heavy pack, because I think there was 12 heavies already, I'm going to just leave it up to whoever is here whether or not they actually want to open that pack or not. So if you guys have been a part of unweighed breaks here before, typically what I try to do, especially for sets that can be weighed, what we do is once you buy your pack, we'll pick one out, and what'll happen is I'm gonna pull this up just a little bit, just for a minute, so you guys can see everything. What we'll do is, I guess I should make some more packs in here. We'll weigh it once you've bought it, and if it has a light weight, then what we'll do is we won't open it. We'll just keep it sealed. In fact, you can even consign it with me if you want. But if it's heavy, then we'll open it up. Also, let me just check. I believe it was 20.3 roughly for the lights and 20.8 to 21 for the heavies. But let's just check them, make sure. Definitely don't want whatever unit that is. There we go, grams. So I think that's a light, but we're just going to weigh out a few real quick before I put them in there. Yeah, so 21-ish, maybe 20.5 and lower. Oh, there's the super heavy one. If anybody request, I'm not going to like pull out specific artworks just for that reason. Yeah, so maybe like 20.5 we're looking at lights. But we're going to just shuffle them up a few times, make sure everything is good and shuffled, and then we'll pull out packs randomly. If you do order 3 packs, then what I'll do is I'll do my best to give you an art set, but because we're pulling out random packs, that might not be very even tonight. So if you guys are good at pack shuffling and watching, you might be able to figure this out, but I'm not going to go like super crazy on this because I don't remember anything, and I'm the one who's picking the packs out. So even if you guys can figure it out, it's just going to be like pulled randomly out of the pack or out of the stack as it is. You're not going to be like, hey, I want the 3rd Charizard pack from the left or anything like that. Now, if we get to tomorrow and we're selling these sealed, then maybe we'll do something like that. But anyways, we'll just grab a pack out of the middle here. All right, so the first pack's gonna be Venusaur artwork, and this is for Sean. All right, let's zoom back in. So now what we're gonna do is this is Sean's pack, no matter what it weighs. If it ends up being a light, then I won't open it. If it ends up being a heavy, then we'll open it up. John Penrose said, I know I missed a bunch of y'all's chat. He said we had grilled cheese too. We used a whole loaf of bread because we had 2 kids over, and I got my 3 kids, and there's me and my wife. All right, 20.58. So we're going to assume that's light, and since it's a light pack, I'm going to just sleeve it up, and we're not going to open it up. And the reason we're not opening the light packs is there's really no reason to. There's not really anything you can pull that's going to. It would be exciting other than like an error wart hurl or something like that, but that's pretty much not going to happen. So 1 pack in, and it's a light. The bad thing about doing it this way is if we get a heavy right off the bat and somebody pulls a Charizard, I haven't sold the packs through, so sometimes people don't want to buy in after that. But it's kind of a cool thing on that, like you can kind of watch the box and see where it's going. So like you could buy in when it's hot, kind of like I guess like a poker table or something. I don't have the kind of box I want over here. We'll get it figured out. All right, next order is we've got Kevin. Please throw in regular reverse Pokeball hollows from 151 if possible. And then he ordered 2 151 Japanese boxes and 10 Fusion Strike. If you guys saw, I added Fusion Strike. It might have been earlier, or maybe it was yesterday. But then about an hour ago, I did add in some Chilling Reign and Lost Origin. So if you guys are interested in that, because I saw people buying the Fusion Strike, I went ahead and added in some of those booster packs. Jesse Denlon, let's go. Just Yuri says, for science. Yeah, for science. All right, so I got 2 of these. And then 10 Fusion Strike packs. I got these behind me. 6, 9. I don't like having like a ton of different items available, but it does make it a little bit more fun. All right, we'll start with one of these 151 boxes, then we'll do Fusion Strike, and then we'll switch back to the 151. HK says, getting any more play tests in addition to the Charizard? I don't know. I've got the prototype Bulbasaur, and then I got the Alpha Zard. I thought about getting others, but I'm just not too sure. I'm trying to figure out what would mean the most collective, like what would go into my personal collection, because I don't know where the price is going on these things. I don't think anybody does. I think we all see the potential for where they could go, but at the same time, if I'm buying them to resell, I don't know. it's kind of iffy, I think. But if anybody's looking for something particular, look at that right off the bat, Charizard EX. Who called the Charizard? Now, I know that I got offered a full set at least twice now. That's like all the cards, like 1 through 151, but it's like a mix of. I can't remember if there was prototypes in there or not. The prototypes are the ones that are just black and white. They're much thicker, and then you have the alpha. There's beta, delta. I mean, there's all kinds of playtests. Some of the cards don't have as many different variations, but like Charizard, for example, it's 7 variations. The one that I showed on Instagram, that was the earliest variation, and because it had no prototype. That was the very first Charizard. And that's why I wanted it. I had a shot at getting the other variations as well. It's just, man, they get so expensive. Mr. Walrus says, my offer of $16 cash wasn't even considered. Well, from what I've seen, most all the cards, even like the cheapest of the cheap, are still 4 figures. Blake Thompson says they asked to keep the Pokeball hollows. I'm over here focused on getting the Master Ball. So let me pull those out. I definitely appreciate that. We'll go ahead and set them off to the side. Good old channel member coming through. Charizard level. Well, you might not be Charizard level. I think the picture evolves. I think at Charizard you've been a member for 6 or 9 months. There we go. Got the first art rare. Got the Ivysaur. Not Ivysaur. Bulbasaur. I'm over here talking about Bulbasaur with the prototypes, because that's the only other one I have. Just technically, like I guess like a playtest. I'm getting Ivysaur wrong when it's right in front of me. Nice pincer. Just got back from the driving range. Earlier I did my my jumps. That's the only exercise I've had today. I don't think I'll be able to keep skating by with not doing a little bit more exercising. I can start to feel it in my back and my bones. Been sitting at a computer for 15 years. Good evening, John. X Blake Thompson says, looks like I've been a member for a year. Nice. All right, there's another art rare. Got the Nidoking. Andrew says, when you hit Charizard level, Rusty sends you a first edition Charizard to thank you for your support. If it were only that easy. Oh, that's got to be a pretty nice Master Ball, right? With the Gyarados. Looks pretty cool. Tried the CGC registry for the first time today. I've never done it because it's not open to dealers, and my account is a dealer account. So I got like an individual account and just started plugging in like the cards that I have set aside, mostly Charizards. It's crazy how, like, I was looking at the card that I have that's worth the most points is a first edition CGC 10 Venusaur. It's worth like 160,000 points or something. But then the first edition Charizard is worth less. It's like 150,000. I'm not too sure how they calculate the points. But then cards like that Charizard, the playtest, it's not a part of any sets, so it's worth nothing. Oh, looks like my bro is over here texting. Blastoise. I think we still got one more art rare in here. If I can get these sleeves to work. There it is. Got the Wartortle. Maybe we'll get lucky and pull an extra SR or something. I think I've seen that once. It's like an SAR maybe. By the way, is Kevin in here? Are you watching the chat? There's a Mew EX. Guys, we will not have a stream next week. But we should the following Tuesday. As far as I know anyways. All right, there's the last pack. Let me set these. We'll just leave them right there. All right, let's jump into the 10 Fusion Strike packs. And then we'll rotate back to another 151, and then we'll go into the next order. Pack number 1 for Alligator Toxicroak. Packs are just disintegrating. I hope somebody gets this Gengar VMAX. More Pico. Palosand. Codes are turned 2 different directions. Garbodor and a Steelix. You know, it's been a while since I've offered Fusion Strike. So when I put them up, I didn't really expect anybody to go for them. But I think we had this and then somebody else bought into the Fusion Strike as well. I've only got 4 orders lined up, I believe. So this is the second order, and then there's 2 more after this. That was, well, prior to the video starting anyways. I didn't open up enough Fusion Strike because I don't remember this Crabominable. Got some color going on there. Stantler and Granbull. So far, 1 hit. Just Yuri said the Sword Shield cards look outdated now. Well, they are. I mean, they got yellow borders. You're not guaranteed a holo in every pack or reverse holo. It's just, you know, you get a full art every now and then. I guess this is similar to Evolving Cries or whatever it was. Had the 1 hit for that one. When I opened up Lost Origin, that had pretty good hits. That actually had one of the best hit rates out of the 10 packs that I opened up. I don't think I didn't do Fusion Strike when I was doing like the TCA Gaming repacks. Here we go. All right, 2151 packs. Let's see what we get. I think we did hit the alternate art Charizard last video. Be cool to see it again though. James Boy said, what are the Fusion Strike packs from booster boxes? No, I don't ever break down booster boxes. Charmander and a, what is that? Was that Bill's Analysis? If I get loose packs like that, usually it could come from tins or collection boxes, possibly like UPCs. I didn't put a reverse holo up here, did I? No. Just here, he said, at least it's not black and white. Yeah. Although somebody was talking up black and white last week, so who knows? We did black and white. Legendary Treasures, that's where it's going to be if you're wanting to open stuff up. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot of pain. All right, he says it's Bill's Transfer. See, it looks like I'm looking at the artwork, not remembering what the card is. It looks like he's analyzing something, so maybe that's why I'm thinking analysis. Nice Pikachu. What's the best art rare? Like, not SAR, but just regular art rare in the set. Maybe the Mewtwo? No, because it got that reprint. Got a Master Ball Kabuto. I mean, Pikachu's got to be up there. There is a Mew, right? In 150. There is a Mew art rare, I think. No, or is it the SAR? See, I get some of these sets confused because they're released differently on the English side. Mr. Mime and a Zapdos EX. Got the Raichu. There's a Gengar. 151 boxes. I don't know if you guys noticed. They've got, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the price is kind of stalled out there. Like, I'm still selling them pretty consistent. I just bumped mine up on eBay to 110, and they're still selling, you know, really steadily. But if you buy them in a little bit larger numbers, I know Retrospects, he has them for like 85. If you buy 20 boxes at a time. I haven't bought any in a while. I've still got a pretty good stock. I was kind of slow selling them when even though I bought them at 50. Well, 50 to 60. So X Blake Thompson says Magikarp. That's not the one from. I thought the good art rare Magikarp was from Paldean Evolved. I don't know what that would be on the Japanese side. HK says, are you into collecting any telephone calling cards from the 90s? No, that doesn't really sound like my thing, man. Got the Charmeleon. Ghost said he's never seen Gengar Master Ball pulled. I can't say that I specifically recall it. Zard Lurky says, Rusty, have you done any more renovations or things around your property? Seems like you're not selling Pokemon cards, you keep busy, or if you're not selling Pokemon cards, you keep busy on the property. Ooh, there you go. Got an SAR and a that other one was an SR. Beautiful. Yeah, we're actually trying to put in a pool. we've been trying to put it in for a while now, and dig day number 1 was last week right before the storm hit. So all the mud was out. And they did put a pump down in the hole. And they were just able to make it back out today, and they got the wall up, but I assume it'll be done in about 3 weeks. We'll just have to see how it goes. So yes, we are doing that. I'm working on clearing out kudzu with the dozer, but it had a line pop. A hydraulic line, so I'm having somebody come and work on that because it's like underneath through the belly pan deep in the machine, and it's so much weight. I was like, let me just pay somebody to do this and before I crush myself underneath this thing. All right, thank you, Kevin. I think that was your big hit, that Articuno, or yeah, is it the 3? Is it Articuno Moltres Zapdos? I think it is. All right, yes, and then ground pool. All right, here we go. Anthony, he got 2 repacks. Let me, there's 1, there's 2, and then 10 Fusion Strike. 3, 6, 9, and 10. All right, so let's just do the Fusion Strike packs first, and then we'll open these up. Anthony, are you in the chat right now? Just Yuri said, definitely have a pool during the fall and before the winter. Really? Why is that? I mean, I'd rather have it like the beginning of the summer so we can enjoy it right off the bat, but it is going to be heated. We went ahead and paid the extra for that, so hopefully we can just enjoy it anyways. Man, Fusion Strike is rough right now. You got a cat? What series? TCA Gaming. Got a breathing. So I do have a cat. We picked up there's another stray hanging out with our cat right now. But they're a little extra wild because we had a stray dog that kind of terrorized the cat and just like ran it off, wrestled real hard with it, and it went from a super loving cat to real like skittish and reserved. So it basically stays away now. Like he'll come around and he likes the kids, but if I'm near, or Anna, really anybody who's not the kids, the cats just kind of run off. Ghost said, oh, you got a cat. Sorry. Yeah, it is the cat. It's a D5M dozer. But I also have a like I've got a tractor. I've got a Ford tractor. I used that to clear the tree off our road that fell. I moved Jeff's Tahoe. An hour later, a tree fell right there, blocked our road. And so I got that thing cut up, and then after I cut it up, I just used the tractor and moved it, and then I actually had to dig out the ditch as well because it had pushed so much mud through that it had clogged up gosh, I want to say that's a 18-inch pipe. It's a pretty big pipe. It might be 24-inch. It's pretty dang thick. Sorry, Ghost. It took me a while to see your next chat. Lurking says, shows what I know. I didn't even know you can get a heated pool other than a jacuzzi. Yeah, it's I want to say it's 140,000 BTU. It's going to be propane, I believe. No, maybe it is a heat pump. I think it might be a heat pump because I think propane is like 400,000. It's something massive. All right, Mewtwo, pretty good promo there. All right, we're going to start with a Brute Bonnet. Nice. Cast form. There's another Dragonite V. Pokevitel A. Turtwig. Got a Wugtrio. Palmo. Superior V-Star. And an Alakazam EX. Alright, so nothing too crazy in that one, in my opinion. Let's see what this other repack has. Remember, we're going to do all of these on camera. Oh, you got a double Mewtwo. Still better than the Electabuzz. Alright. Arcanine EX Miraidon. There's Frostlass. Looks pretty good. Got a Melmetal VMAX. Pidgeot EX. Monkey Dory. Irida. Is that a good one? I knew there's a good Irida, but I can't remember if that's the good one or not. Ooh, nice shiny baby Pikachu. Shiny Pachirisu. And then we're going to finish off with a Radiant Serena. I probably liked... I know, I like the baby Pikachu, but Frostlass looks kind of cool. Let me see what we got in here. I'd probably go with one of these art rares. I don't like the Wugtrio because we've seen that one so much. Yeah, let me put these in here. Has the baby shiny Pikachu, has that held any good in price? Or is that pretty cheap now? I think it was pretty popular at the release. Alright. Then we have one more order, and I'll check to see if any orders have been put in. So if you have put in an order and you're 67.75, you will be next. Alright, one TCA game and repack. Still haven't pulled the Lugia. Maybe we'll pull that one soon. And then, well, I mean, I don't think we're quite halfway through the packs. 3, 6, 9, 10, 14. Fusion Strike has been rough tonight. If I were you guys, if you're going to buy some more Sword Shield, I'd almost go with try Lost Origin. But that's just me. And Chilling Reign is available too, but I think it's about $10 more per 10 packs. So it's like $1 more pack. All right, we'll do the Fusion Strike first, and then we'll do the repack. HK, if you can only keep 2 items from your collection, what would they be? I don't know, maybe a first edition base set uncut sheet, and then the pre-Rye. Maybe the pre-Raichu. Or maybe both first edition uncut sheets. I don't know. I think it's a tough call because I've got a lot of cool items, and I've got a lot of items that are memorable. Like for nostalgia purposes, I'd keep my dad's binder. Because I mean, I could never replace that. There's a lot of little cards that aren't worth much, but they were given to me by friends or just as like little tokens. Man, these Fusion Strike packs are rough. Getting some hollows, just not getting those hits. Well, I think we've had what, 1 full art and then 2 regular V's, and I think that's about it. Definitely no alternate art so far. Onyx and a Blissey. Got a Dodrio V. Is Fusion Strike out of rotation? I would assume that if it is out of rotation, then there's really nothing. No V's that are worth anything. K Cliff says, I'm Kevin, who had one of the orders. Got here late. Love the 151 pulls. Ordered more. Alright, man. Yeah, 151 is still like the fan favorite. I think we sold those every week. Michael, you got a rough man. What do we get here? Got a Gradient VMAX. So I think the first guy had 1 hit in 10. Second guy had 2 hits in 10. And then this one is our 1 hit in 10. Gradient. Kind of looks like a squirrel. Just like a regular squirrel. Alright, let's see what we get in the repack. Matthew says, pull any SIRs from the Stellar Crown case. I want to say that we've opened 2 boxes. I want to say that there was 1 good box that had a gold and like an SIR or an SIR. Yeah, I think that's it. And then the other one had like nothing. But I can't remember. You should be able to check. It would have been last stream. Alright, we've got an Oinkalone Zoroark. Got a nice full art Dragonite V. There's a Palafin. Got the art rare. Ooh, there's a nice one. Deoxys V-Star. That's Crown Zenith, right? Galarian Gallery. Got a Leafeon V-Star. There's a Glamora EX. Got a full art Magearna. And we're going to finish with a nice Machoke. That wasn't too bad on the repack. Had a decent little variety there. I like that. I'd probably say I like the Deoxys the most. Alright, Michael. Yeah, there's been a lot of Dragonites, haven't there? I mean, no really good Dragonites because we don't have the alternate art from Evolving Skies. Alright, let me see if there's been any more orders. It sounds like there may have been at least one with Kevin. Alright, I see 2 orders. Kyle, you are next. Says, no bulk please. 10 Hidden Fates. Chancing it with the Hidden Fates. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more kind to you than Fusion Strike has been. Got those right up top. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It is just 10 packs, yes. Alright, here we go. Pack number 1. Good luck, Kyle. I assume you're in here. Pack 1, nothing. Pack 2, another dud. Got an energy. Still pretty much a dud, but we'll sleeve it up for you. Packs are cold tonight. Need them to warm up. Shiny Scyther. Alright, got a little something. We need one of those full art shinies though. Uh-oh, I think there's a full art shiny here. What is it? Greninja. That's a pretty good one. I remember when I was selling the shinies in the beginning, this was up there with the Umbreon. Maybe because Greninja was really popular then. I don't know. Ooh, there you go. We got a Mewtwo GX. See if we can get one more full art shiny. Got 3 packs to go. I mean, it'd be nice to get the Zard. Alright, last pack. we go. Uh-oh. Another Greninja. Look at that. 2 Greninja, shiny Greninja GXs. Zachary says, I ripped a sleeve case of Stellar Crown for Doxbun, SIR, and Galvantula, SIR, but only got 8 AR cards, no Bubble or Squirtle, with 2 being dupes. Was rough. So many Battle Academy EXs killed the set for me. Wow. Sorry, man. Alright. I do hope that the Greninjas were still a pretty decent hit, because you hit 2 of them. Alright, next we have Kevin. I assume this is K Cliff. Let's see what he picked up. The page will load. Hopefully I didn't lose internet. I did just shake the screen, so sorry about that, guys. Alright, he picked up 10 Lost Origin and 10 Paldean Fates. I like the selection. When Crown Zenith bounces back a little bit better, I'll offer those out too. It is just 10 of each, yeah. I don't know why I've got them $49.99 for the Lost Origin, as well as the what was the other pack I just put up? Chilling Rain. I dropped them a penny. Normally I just go with the round numbers, but for some reason I did not with these. 3, 6, 9, and 10. Paldean Fates. 3, 6, 9, and 10. We'll start off with the Paldean Fates, and then we'll go to Lost Origin. Paldean Fates should have a little bit higher hit rates, but we'll see. It is a specialty set, but Lost Origin has that trainer gallery hit. HK says, what are some invaluable lessons you've learned from years of collecting? Well, if you go into a transaction with somebody and it's starting out pretty difficult, it's going to be the way it ends. Usually it's time to just let it go, even if it's a good deal. It's not always the case. Don't quote me saying that that's the way it's always going to be, but you're going to save yourself more headaches than jewels you're going to gain through the few that do end up being okay. God of War. Alright, so you have 1 Baby Shiny, 1, I guess, Art Rare, 1 EX. Next pack. Good luck, Kevin. Got a Curlia. K Cliff, if you're here, what hit would you like to get out of Lost Origin? Because I don't know if you're going to get around to seeing or hearing me before we finish opening up Paldean Fates. There's the Amarouge. 3 Baby Shinies, 1 EX, and then 2 illustration rares, art rares, whatever you want to call them. Sam said, why is the shipping to Canada so much more expensive? Should be a letter mail. No, I use tracking for everything. Toad Screw. So you're going to be getting the first class package, or I guess USPS Ground Advantage. So many newer Pokemon cards have low value, but are very sharp looking. So K-Cliff wants the Aerodactyl. I think Aerodactyl comes in Astral Radiance. The Lugia comes in Lost Origin. That's a good one. Ooh, there we go. Nice first pack. Got the Black and Gold Mew EX. Well, I think that beats out all the hits from your other one, from Paldean Fates. Sometimes these things just don't want to rip open. I do remember, I think there was one of these in the repacks, but I don't remember there being more than 1 gold. Lost City, nothing there. Uh-oh. Cool, you got you a nice rainbow rare. Anybody feeling nostalgia for those yet? Giratina is Lost Origin. The Lugia is Silver Tempest. See, I had them backwards. Well, I didn't have them backwards. I had that one wrong, but I think I had the Aerodactyl right, because that was Astral Radiance, wasn't it? It was that and Machamp, maybe from Astral Radiance. Nice. Got the Snorlax. Got a nice, is a Galarian. No, it's Trainer Gallery in this set. They all have different names. Nice little reverse holo Gengar. Whoa, check that out. Upside down and backwards. What does that mean? Are these extra cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I didn't went to 2 packs there. Did that pack out? I think that pack had extra cards. Aerodactyl's Lost Origin too. Man, I'm just like blowing it. I would have bet money on that one being Astral Radiance. That's how wrong I am on that one. Did I at least get my champ right? Yes. Purple Raikou. Alright, last pack for Lost Origin. And nothing there. So it looks like your first pack probably had the best one in there. Had a Mew VMAX. And then I'd probably say Snorlax is next. Then Arizu. Then maybe the V-Star. If I remember correctly, in VMAX Climax, they had what, 8 of these? 8 of the gold, black and gold. So I'm just like spitting out numbers now, and I'm second guessing myself. There we go. All right, that was the last order as of whenever you placed your order. Let's see if there's been any more put in. All right, so Michael, you are next. What did you pick up? Oh, you picked up 50 Lost Origin packs. He's going for broke. Good thing about Lost Origin, I think you'll at least hit something in 50 packs. That's like, what, a booster box and a half? Not quite a booster box and a half. But who knows? Maybe you'll hit a few good things. All right, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20. There's a stack of 20. 7, 10, 13. 16, 19. There's another stack of 20. 3, 6, 9, and 10. All right, there we go. Got 50 Lost Origin packs, and we're going to just start ripping into them. All right, Michael, let's see what you get, man. Good luck. What is up, Momo? Push this up a little bit. All right, pack number 1, Double Mag Cargo. I saw where it's a black label Lugia. Silver Tempest, right? That thing, it was like, well, black label's kind of ridiculous. It was like in the thousands. But what black label isn't? Well, what's the price on a regular PSA 10 full art Lugia? Isn't that like 800 bucks? And then the Lost Origin, you guys said we had the Aerodactyl and what else did you say? Let me scroll up. I think it was a Giratina. I think that's what y'all said. That sounds right. Ooh, man, those first few packs are rough. Need to have a little comeback here with Lost Origin. There we go. At least we got a double pack there. Got a Cast Form and a Drapion V. The Giratina's probably pretty up there. Ghost, you're like half my chat. And then we got Nightbutt sticking its nose in there. Alright, come on, Lost Origin. You started out hot. We need to see something better. There's Rotom V. What's up, Kyle? Haven't seen you in here. Have you been here this whole time? Lugia is only like 400. Wow, I thought it was a little bit more. Giratina 600, but that Lugia Black Label is like 5K. That's what I was thinking, but man, I've been wrong on a lot of things tonight. There's a Gudra. Modern stuff. I got to keep up with it better. Nice looking Gengar. There we go. It's got to be one of the better alts or illustration rares. Trainer Gallery. That's what it is. Kyle said he's not getting alerts. I'd turn off alerts too, man. Just kidding. I get alerts now from Hulu. Seems like all the time, hey, we're going up on your price. And we're giving... Well, my wife, she has one of the old accounts that doesn't have ads. So they're like, it's like already a good bit more expensive. They're going up like $20 a month or something. Whereas the one that isn't ad-free is like, what, $100, going up to $100 a year now or something. Just about half the price, a little under half the price. You still got to watch the ads. All the streaming services, man. We should just go back to being a monopoly with Netflix so that everybody could get everything for a cheap price. It's like usually the opposite. You know, you don't want to have a monopoly, but now everybody's taking out their own little shows, and you got to go to all these different platforms to see things. It's going back to just regular cable. People are going to start torrenting again. Come on, Lost Origin. Let's get that big hit. Kyle said only need 15 subscriptions to watch football anymore. Man, I don't even watch sports. I used to, but no. Nice. Got a good looking Charizard. The TG03. I just pulled a 10 off of my eBay to add to my personal collection because when I was going through CGC, like looking at all the stuff that I had to, well, all the cards that I have that were CGC to add to my registry, I had a 9.5 of that one in my personal collection. I didn't have any from PSA. And then I had a CGC 10 on eBay, so I was like, wow, I'll probably just swap those out. Back-to-back Sneaslers. Now, Ghost, you can talk all you want, man. I just looked up and I saw a bunch of blue, and it was all Ghost. Still got, what, 23 packs left, I think? Haven't hit that alt art yet. Hoping it happens, but you just never know. Ooh, I think that's an alt art. It's not the one you want, but I think that's one. You got the Galarian Berserker, as well as a Radiant Gardevoir. Maybe we can get another one. So, that code card looked a little weird. Last 20 packs. Another Giratina V-Star. Zachary said, riffing a Sam's Crown Zenith box. Now funny they just removed the limits tonight. Must want them gone now. Spiritomb. Ooh, a nice gold dark patch. I do remember pulling that one for the repacks. Kyle uses Mega Kick. There we go. Gudra V-Star Rainbow. Packs are a little bit hotter on this second half, it seems. Now that I say something, I probably just jinxed it. Jinx? Huh. Got an Aerodactyl full art. Not the Aerodactyl you want. Got the regular full art. Come on, Michael. It's a pretty decent stack for 50 packs, I think. We'll give it a quick count at the very end. Roselia, Electros. Man, I should never say anything. Enamorous. Another regular reverse hollow and a Sableye. Horsey, comfy. Oh, and if you guys hear like a real doo sound, like a real deep sound in the background, this it's probably just helicopters. We're getting helicopters in and out all day long. Gliscor. Tom says, definitely look like Sean Strickland's brother with that haircut. If I knew who that was, I'd be like, yeah, or no. What? I don't know who it is. $12.99 grading special, huh? That's still so much more expensive. Kyle agrees with you, Tom. I'll have to look this guy up. Zachary said these boxes are weird. All I've opened have had half packs, older, thinner packs with the other half thicker, newer code card packs. Really no hits in never packs either. Kurum VMAX. So Tom says he's a former UFC middleweight champ. All right, last pack. Here we go. We didn't see the code card, so we don't know if it's white or not. Sableye? Oh, nothing in the last pack. Looks a little lighter, doesn't it? Maybe it's just me. All right, man. You got an alt art. It wasn't the one that everybody was hoping for. Let's see how many hits you had. You had 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. My mom is yelling at somebody out there. Hopefully she doesn't try to come in here. We're all locked up. Yesterday she set off the alarm and the police were dispatched. I don't know why she does that every now and then. It's like, Mom, I have an alarm system on the place. If you come through the side door, it looks like a break-in. And the police will be here. All right, Jason, you are next. Look like there's nobody after Jason either. So if anybody does get in order, should be a pretty quick lineup. I don't think he had too big of a purchase. He picked up 10 Lost Origin packs as well. They're down at the bottom now. 3, 6, 9, 10. And this is in Hawaii. What is up, man? It's like always around 80 there, right? Maybe around 70 in the morning, closer to 90 sometimes during the day, but man, here we swing like 30 degrees minimum every day. Except, well, I mean, if it's on like a hurricane day, then it might hang around 70, 75. All right, Lost Origin, here we go. Jason, 10 packs. Wait, were you no bulk? Yeah, all right. So you selected no bulk. Kyle said, so what age did you start counting by 3, or what influenced that? I don't know, probably when I started doing something with trading cards and I just want to count them really quick. But 3 was always really easy for me because I could count threes, but my hands could keep up pretty much at whatever rate that I needed it to, and I could see the 3. I could feel it as well. Like I can do 4s, 5s gets a little dicey. There we go, Charizard. There's Jazz, Mr. Jason. He said it's a first-time buyer, hoping for some first pack magic. Well, I don't think we have first pack magic, but you did pull a Charizard. Nice trainer gallery. Herb says, I must agree, you do look like you could be brothers. So when I went to cut my hair yesterday, I took a 3. No, I took a 3 to the sides, and I was going to do a 5 on the top. I was like, let me try it a little bit longer. I did the 3 just fine on the sides, and then when I went to hit the top with 5, I'm like, why is this shorter? Apparently I was looking at it upside down, like it was flipped around. It was a 5, but it was actually a 2, so I ended up hitting everything with 2 on the top, and then I come at the sides with a 1. I was like, oh well, it is what it is. Because I took off my beard at the same time. It was funny because my daughter was in there. She was laughing at me because I was like messing around with my beard and leaving, some things. And she's like, why don't you shave your chest hair? I'm like, well, I haven't done that in a really long time, but I was like, all right, I'll just show you what it looks like. And she's like, no, you can't do that. You don't look right without chest hair. Because I don't have a whole lot, but I guess she's just not used to me seeing it. And then she just dogged me the whole time. I guess she didn't like seeing it without any hair. All right, Jazz Mazu. He says he's looking for Giratina. Well, you've got 3 packs to get it, my man. Two packs. Come on. Let's get you something good. All right, last pack magic. Let's see if we can pull it out. Whew. All right, looks like Charizard was the big one. You had 2 hits on that one. That's definitely less than what we were seeing from the other packs. But it seemed to be kind of hit and miss because I think we started out pretty cold when Michael was going through. And then we had like a nice little streak there in the middle, and that made up for a lot of the hits. Check says, Rusty, you should have grown your hair out so you could slick it back like an Italian. Man, I ain't. Dude, I don't buzz my face in hair because I'm too lazy to do all that grooming. I'm definitely not gonna be putting stuff in my hair. When my hair starts getting a little bit long to where I wake up and I've got like a cowlick, that's when I start wearing a hat. That way I can just not have to worry about the cowlick. I get up and I eat breakfast. Looks like Bradley, you're next. I eat breakfast sometimes, but I read the Bible and I do work. And then if I didn't eat breakfast, I'm going to be a little bit hungry at lunch. But I'm always snacking. All right, so we have Bradley. He's taking a chance with the Fusion Strike. Nobody's hit good with Fusion Strike today, so I'm hoping you'll be the first. We've had 1 hit out of 10. Then it was 2 out of 10, I think. Yeah, and then it was 2 out of 20. Three, 6, 9, and 10. All right, Bradley. Good luck, man. I hope you do better than what we've seen so far. Three Ghostman says, I can't sleep with hair on my head. Stay shaved up. It did feel weird when I put on a shirt. Like I didn't have that buffer there. Like I'm not that hairy of a guy. I mean, I do have chest hair, but like I don't have enough to where it goes down like the middle or anything. You can kind of see my arms. I mean, they're not very hairy. I mean, they're not hairy, I guess. But I don't have like the shoulder thing going on. Come on. Fusion Strike still acting rough over here. 4 packs to go. Gengar. I wish. If you're listening and you thought I pulled a Gengar, sorry. 2 packs to go. Well, if you get 0 hits, I've got to give you something, so we'll get you. We'll have to open up the packs because I can't send you nothing. Alright, so we'll grab another 3 packs because you hit zilch. Can't do nothing. Was yours no bulk? Yeah, yours is no bulk. Sometimes I miss that. It switches back and forth. And a Vikavolt. Toxicity. Brutal. Another 3 packs. 1, 2, and 3. See what we get. Eventually, it's got to happen, right? Man. At least we're getting out all the packs that have nothing, right? Was that is that 19 or is that 16? That might be 16 packs. Oh, come on. Hopefully that one hit that you get isn't just going to be like a random B, but it's very likely the case. Kyle says, yikes, is there only 1 hit in this set? Gengar's the big one. I don't even remember what else there is. Maybe we could just set a record for the most packs without a hit. I think the most we've done is like 22 or 23, and it was during the Sword and Shield era. I don't remember what set it was. It was probably Evolving Skies. I think I'm pretty determined to get a hit out of one of these packs. I mean, we see the white code card, so that's probably gonna. I don't think there's anything that you can get in the secondary spot, like the reverse holo spot. Come on, Fusion. Has anybody been keeping up? I don't know how many packs in a row this is, because these are all distribution packs. I mean, I know where they come from. I'm kind of surprised these other guys who had Fusion Strike even got a hit. How many we've gotten in a row here? This one was sitting off to the side over here. Let's see if there's something in it. Nope. Ghost said 27. I'll count on you for getting the final count to us. Appleton V. All that for an Appleton. And then we'll do 2 packs to grow on to add to it. Oh look, then we get back to back. I said 2 packs, so I got to get 1 more pack out of here. No, I haven't bought anything from Walmart. The only stuff I get now, I just break down straight from distribution. There's a Butterfree. I don't know where these ones would have specifically came out of. Get a free from the pack. Check these out. These come out of the Trick or Trade. You can see they got a little bend to them, a little bit of love straight out of things. So we'll throw in some Halloween hollows just for the kicks and giggles. Everyone missed SNS until he opened it. What is SNS? All right, Bradley. Those were some rough packs. We ended up getting you 2 hits out of it. But dang. All right, so let's do a giveaway. So what I want to give away is this right here. If you guys watched the video, you probably know what this is. But let me put the word down here in the chat for you guys. If you guys did want to buy anything, packs are still available. If you buy Fusion Strike, know you're taking a big risk. But repack, that is what we're going to have as the keyword to enter the giveaway. You just put RE-PACK, copy paste it. I don't know if it's actually case sensitive or not, but only put it once, and that way you can stay in it, because if you put it more than once, it might kick you out of the giveaway. Right now, like I see 7 eligible users, 8, 9. So you guys are, looks like you guys are getting it right. But this is one of the repacks, and this is the one that I opened up for the YouTube video, just to show everybody, you know, what it was. And then I took it out because, you know, I'd already shown. But you'll get all the hits out of here. So this one had a WB Electabuzz. Had a nice Wartortle from 151. Got a Rayquaza VMAX. Fortress EX. Palmy. Magmortar. Yeah, this one had like a skewed high amount of like the illustration rares. Typically you don't have this many in one of these repacks, but this one had a lot. Got Kufant, Bellibolt, Pidgeot V, Iron Hands EX, and then we'll finish off with a gold rare candy. And I'll give you guys an extra minute to throw it in there. I see most of you have already entered into it. Slowing down just a little bit. Oh, it looks like 2 orders were just stuck in, so we will continue the stream after this. But the winner is going to be Yojimbo Jack. All right, Yojimbo, I think you've won before. You know the drill. All you got to do is send me an email, and I'll ship it to you. Just make sure you send me your shipping address again. You are the winner. Congratulations, man. All right, so let me see what the next 2 orders are. I see Michael and then Dustin. So Michael, you're next. Michael picked up 2 of the repacks. This is order 6786. Okay, let's see what you get. Here's 1, and I think I'm in the wrong box. There we go. 2. Looks like you got probably a Dragonite and a Mewtwo. We'll do the Mewtwo first. Kyle says the only time I won a giveaway on here was my own, and I didn't even enter. Sorry, man. I don't know how Nightbot does it. Zachary Galloway said gold. Palkia just showed its face on pack 5 of the Crown Zenith box. Nice. All right, so we have Great Tusky EX. Ooh. I always thought this was a pretty underrated card. I really like this one, this Gyarados. I bought several of these on the Japanese side, and I graded them, and then I just sold them. Cyclizar. I'm going to say Cyclizar. Pidgeot V. Ooh, nice Vespiquen EX. Got a Reveroom. Mew V. Relore. Got a baby shiny Charmander. And then got a nice looking Smeargle. For me, definitely so far, my favorite would have to be the Gyarados. All right, let's see what you have in this one. Michael, are you in here? Let us know, man. All right, here we go. Let's start off with a Miraidon EX. It's a pretty cool looking Garbodor. Another Dragonite. Got the full art. Decidueye EX. Got a Duskull. Charizard V. Oh, that's a nice one. Got a shiny full art Alakazam EX. Regieleki, and final card, the Zapdos EX full art. I'm going to go with Gyarados, probably be my favorite out of what you pulled. I like the Alakazam, but I haven't seen the Smeargle or the Garbodor. I don't even remember pulling those things. That first one was pretty good, though. And that Vespiquen, too. I like the Gyarados. Both the Dragonite and Mewtwo. Better than the Electabuzz, but I'm actually running out of the yellow insert WB promos. Pyrophoric, hello, I'm here. Nice, very happy with that. Well, good. Glad. Zachary said that Gyarados is why I bought a bunch of the GameStop collection boxes when they go down to 20. Oh, is that card in here? All right, Dustin, you're next. See what he picked up. He grabbed a Stellar Crown box. I had forgot about Stellar Crown. 67, 87. Dustin. And he's keeping the bulk. So I'll make sure to put that back in the box. Look at the wrap on that one. Heat seal issues all the way around. Check that out. It'd be one of those ones where if I broke down the case and I sold individual boxes, like I couldn't sell that on eBay. Just for the risk of, you know, someone getting it and them saying, oh, you resealed it. It's like, I did not. Like I pulled it out of the case, man. But sometimes you'll just get people that say that. Zachary said, yeah, just like the Charizard box with the card display and sleeves, but Gyarados. Well, good luck, Dustin. Let's see what you get. Oh, guys, for an update, I am still having, like, collecting medical expenses for the Raws through the website. Or it's not me collecting, it's the church. But if you guys buy anything off of my eBay, send me an email or put a note on the order. It's like, hey, can you send 10% of this to medical donations? That seems to be what everybody has been doing that has bought stuff. It's real simple for me to do. Just lets me know that you come from here and you want me to donate 10%. It has helped them out. They're up to, I think they're up to $1,600 or so total. Which, yeah, I think the wheelchair they're trying to get, it's going to cost like $5,000 or something like that. But definitely appreciate everyone who has helped. I've had orders as low as like $10 where somebody said, hey, can you donate 10%? So I went and donated $1. Don't go buy something out of your way, but if you do buy something and you just message me, remember to, and I'll send that 10% along the way. Which definitely hurts my margins on like booster boxes where they're only like, I think Scarlet and Violet boxes were like $96 or something. I'm already losing money on them. But it's definitely a way to give back. And if you just want to donate yourself, it's every little bit definitely helps out. Gary King Pokemon, he actually donated $1,000 of that. He didn't. He just messaged me. He was like, hey, we want to donate some. And so I thought that was really cool. He could actually connect family-wise with a very similar condition. Not himself, but somebody in his family. Ghost said, Rusty is literally the last person I would accuse of nonsense. Yeah, but people on eBay, they don't know who I am. Like, we have a parasocial type relationship on here. You guys, I mean, you know me from what you see, you know, through these videos and stuff, but I mean, I don't interact with most of the people that I actually deal with. Maybe if they send me a message or, you know, if I gave them a call or we met in person, it'd be a little different. But as far as they know, you know, I'm just some seller, you know, trying to make a buck and do anything to get to that point. Which is not the case. I had somebody, I mean, you did get it's a Dox bun, but you did get an SIR. We've seen a few of these with golds all in the same box. Like I had somebody message me, he was from Argentina, and he said, hey man, I see you sold this card a second time. I'm like, what are you talking about? But apparently, this is a card that I sold to him. I mean, it was almost a year ago. And he had opened up a case saying that he didn't receive the notice, and it showed that he had like refused the package, and it had went through EIS. So like I didn't even deal with it. Like it was all through eBay. They took care of the return, but they didn't give him any money back because it showed that he refused the package. And he kept messaging me, and I'm like, dude, I don't get stuff back from eBay International System or eBay International Services. I can't even see like the return or anything like that that's going on. And because they declined his refund, he kept messaging me, but I never got the card back. And then it shows up, and I didn't realize what it was, because usually when I get stuff in, I'll search by the name. I get a lot of returns, and if nothing turns up for the name, then you know it is what it is. Like I can't, there's no way for me to figure out what it is. And his name didn't even match any orders, and the fact that they don't attach names to the emails anymore, I can't search more than 90 days back. But he actually provided me proof. He was like, hey, this was the card I bought from you. You can see right there. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And so I was able to send him money back. And when I did, he was like, oh, really? You're going to send the money back? And I'm like, well, I mean, I will. It's going to be minus the eBay fees. I've been charged that, you know, from the first time. And I can't get that back for the postage. Shows that, you know, it wasn't supposed to come back through me. It was supposed to be handled through EIS. They just messed it up somehow. And so when I sent him the money, he was like, I appreciate that. This was 2 months' wages. And I'm like, it was only like $300, but $300 equaling to somebody's 2 months' wages. First off, you probably shouldn't be buying Pokemon cards if you're spending 2 months' wages on it and you can't afford that. But it's crazy like how it all come back around. And that was one of those situations where nobody could have forced me to send the money to him. But I knew that if I didn't, that was wrong, because after he showed me the proof, he's like, okay, I did sell you this card. You didn't get the money back, even though technically you forfeited that right when you refused the package. But at the same time, EIS had me covered because they're supposed to cover all types of returns. Like if you guys are familiar with EIS, that's eBay International Shipping. Like if I send something through EIS now and somebody wants to return it, I don't refund them. eBay takes care of that. So it's like free returns internationally. Now, if the return reason isn't valid, then it doesn't work. But for the most part, they handle that. That's one good thing about having that, you know, happen. But because I had gotten the card back a second time and I didn't know who it was, I ended up reselling it because it had been over a year. Like the package itself, I mean, it was just like obliterated. I don't know how it survived, but the card was fine. And so, you know, it ended up working out for us both, because I think the card ended up going up in value. It didn't go up too much, but it went up a little bit. Nib says, any plans to get Gym Challenge or Gym Heroes break sometime? I don't have anything specifically lined up. I did have a Team Rocket box lined up, but this storm kind of messed that whole plan up. It's not happening anymore, because I think he was going to bring some other stuff. Had a buyer lined up for that Team Rocket box, but they couldn't get in because the hotels in Hickory, none of them had power. So everything had to be canceled. Ghostman says he avoids international. Ghost said it's so much easier doing the right thing, Rusty. Yeah, it is. Like, I won't remember, you know, probably doing the right thing 10 years from now. But if I do that, if I knowingly do something wrong, then it's going to stick with me. Ghostman 3. I avoid international for that very reason. Well, the thing is, now internationally, as long as you get it to the hub, like, you don't have to worry about a thing. You can't even see the buyer's address. Like this guy, I didn't know his payment information. I had nothing. I had none of his information. He just had to somehow get it to me. And when he got it to me, I was able to send him money. But I mean, you don't have any obligation to do anything like that, because technically if something screws up, it's on eBay once it gets to them, because they're the ones who have their address. They're shipping it to the buyer. If they screw up customs or something like that, it's between them and eBay. The problem is eBay doesn't always take care of the buyer. Like when you're the seller and you're not using EIS, they make sure that international buyer's taken care of. But since eBay is the seller, they see it completely different. It's like, you're messing with our money now, so they don't always take care of the buyer, which kind of sucks. Especially with like combined shipping. Man, they wreck international buyers. Ghost said Kofu, aka Gordy's uncle. I guess that was one of the cards. Oh, right here. Ghost said this box is pretty loaded. Man, I didn't even notice. I was just I've just been talking about international shipments. Gonna finish off with a Blastoise EX. I think the least we've seen is 11 or 12 hits in a box. The most we've seen is at least 15, maybe 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Got a 15 hit box. Pretty good. Kyle said, bedtime, night, y'all. Don't forget to leave a like. Hey, maybe. I mean, it could be. If nobody else put an order in, it'll be bedtime. But good night, Kyle. Sleep well. Put this one down here. As I refresh. Okay, I see Tristan. He's up next. See what he picked up. Picked up some Shrouded Fable packs. I did lower the price on Shrouded Fable this week. I went from 40 down to 35. It's still a high class set, but it's not the best, right? And he's keeping the bulk, so this will be one of two. Man, my kids used to have this like little tiny pink chair. My butt would barely fit in it, but it was built like a rocking sofa type chair. I mean, it was stiff, but it was just small enough to where I could get my hands behind it and like I could pop my back so good on it. And then one day, my wife got rid of it. And now, I no longer have a chair that pops my back. All right, Tristan, are you still in the chat? 3, 6, 9, 10. Because we're getting ready to open up your Shrouded Fable booster packs. Pack number 1. Nothing there. Pack number 2. Got a nice Kingdra EX. T-Pain, I see you. Good luck, man. What card are you going for? Any specific hits you want? Or specific single hit? So far you've got Kingdra. I'm going to put these in one. 1 for 5. Hoping the back end is a little bit better. Fezandipity EX. Alright. Got 2 EXs. Are there shinies in the set? T-Pain, nothing really. Just can't find many packs around me, so I thought, why not spend some money tonight? I hear you on that one, dude. I got myself into trouble just randomly logging into Fanatics the other night. It's a double Cresselia, but wow, that one looks nice. I mean, you can't really tell what's going on. Gotta look at it for a second, but it's still pretty cool. I don't remember pulling that. Alright, last pack. Here we go. Nothing there. Yeah. Looks like Cresselia is going to be your big hit. I mean, it's not a huge hit, but those are your 3 hits from 10 packs. Definitely appreciate it. T-Pain. You know, you get a lot of people who say that too about these illustration rares. I think they bring out a lot in the packs. Because I mean, as we see with Fusion Strike, when you're not hitting the hit like the regular hits, like it's just dead. Like there's nothing in the packs. But at least with sets like Lost Origin, Forge, you know, those and sets like this, you have the illustration rares, the trainer galleries, the Galarian galleries. It makes the pain just a little bit less, you know, when you don't have the regular hits coming through. All right, so that's it for what I'm seeing. What I would like to do, let's do a we'll just do one more giveaway just because I'm not gonna have a video next week. We didn't do any Chilling Reign, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up Chilling Reign at least 12 packs, but we're gonna open them up until we get to 3 hits. All right, so at least 3 hits, minimum 12 packs. So I'm pulling out 12 packs, but if we don't have 3 hits in these 12 packs, then we'll just open up until we have 3 hits. And the keyword is going to be chilling pain. It's going to be one word. I'm going to put it in the chat. Is all you got to do to enter. I want to see how the Chilling Reign pulls are. Pack number 1. Chilling Pain strikes. Number 2. Ooh. Metagross Rainbow Rare. Maybe the Chilling Reign's a little bit better. We'll see. Maybe it's just luck. Alright, nothing there. Nothing there. A lot of pain. Somebody said, uh-oh, Robomon. He does win pretty good, huh? Makes his debut. But he's also a member. So he's won a giveaway. And that makes him 3 times as likely to win. Alright, at this rate, I think we're going to need some more Chilling Reign packs. Am I opening up on camera? I'm not even looking to see if I'm centered over here. Alright, there's hit number 2. So unless there's a hit in this one, we'll just keep rolling. Alright. Got a little stack over here. Once we get to that 3rd hit, then we'll stop. Hollow Shaman. Hollow Gardevoir. Sawsbuck. We're going to keep on going. Another dud. Nothing there. It's still better than Fusion Strike, right? What was that, 28? Alright, looks like pack number 1, or pack number 2, that was it right there. That Rainbow Rare Metagross was the big hit. Alright, let's see who's going to win. T-Pain, look at that. Nice, man. You were our last guy. The T-Pain. There we go. Congrats, man. Looks like you got a Cresselia and a Metagross. Got a few other dollar hits to go with it. And I'll check, make sure if anybody put in any last minute orders. But if not, that's probably going to be it for tonight. Looks like it is. You guys, I enjoyed it. I will not have a live next week. We'll have a live 2 weeks from now. If you do want any of the unweighed base set booster packs and you want them shipped sealed, you can buy those now. Just send me a message or add it to a note to the order that you do want them shipped sealed. Even if you bought them for live opening now, I'm probably going to send you a message anyways. Be like, hey, would you like these shipped sealed? Because it's going to be 2 weeks. And if you want me to weigh them after I pick them out, I can do that. But otherwise, they'll be shipped as unweighed. They'll have like the little tamper evidence stickers on there. And then, you know, if you do want them open live, we'll do that in 2 weeks. But thanks, guys. Definitely appreciate all you guys jumping in here and being patient with the bad hits. Now I remember why I didn't put Fusion Strike and these other sets on there. But you know, if you guys want to buy into them, just know that you're gonna very likely hit nothing. Like that's probably going to be the case.